There was a time in the 90s when a young girl got picked out of obscurity and after proving herself by gracing the covers of fashion magazine and working with the most prestigious brand, catapulted to supermodel status and international fame. But these days, with the likes of Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner, and Kaia Gerber running around with the supermodel title, it seems like the only way to make it in the modeling industry is to come from an already established family. The success of these types of models have given birth to a new term, Nepotism Models. In this video, we will examine what led up to the Nepotism model era, go over some examples of the term, and discuss the future of the modeling industry. But first, let's define the meaning of the term. To understand what nepotism models are, we first have to understand what nepotism is. Nepotism is a form of favoritism between those with influence and their relatives or close associates. The act has been around since ancient times and practiced in various fields, including business, politics, and entertainment. But of course, for this video, we will focus on the modeling and fashion industry. Nepotism models are children of famous celebrities who have chosen to pursue a modeling career, and because of their parents' connection, have found immense success within the industry. These models have completely redefined what it means and what it takes to be a supermodel. They are signing multi-million-dollar deals, gracing the covers of various magazines, as well as garnering a large social media following and being internationally recognized. So now you may be wondering, what led up to this era in fashion? Well, nepotism is nothing new. Many iconic figures in fashion can thank their successful career to their lineage. Donatella Versace is famously the younger sister of legendary fashion designer Gianni Versace. Stella McCartney, known for her sharp and sophisticated style, is the daughter of the Beatles' Paul McCartney. Then we have the one and only Anna Wintour. Often regarded as the most powerful woman in fashion, she is the daughter of accomplished newspaper editor Charles Wintour. So nepotism is nothing new in fashion, and there are definitely plenty other examples of it. The rise of these privileged models can be traced back to the early 2010s, and by the end of the decade, there wasn't a major fashion show without them. What made this possible? Here are 3 factors that played a major role in shaping the modeling industry today. The first is the power of celebrity. In 1989, Anna Wintour made Madonna the first celebrity to be featured on the cover of Vogue. And by the early 2000s, this became the norm for fashion magazines in general. According to a New York Times article published back in 1999, the shift from supermodel to Hollywood stars and public personalities on magazine covers is the latest sign of American obsession with celebrity. This obsession with celebrities became very clear throughout the 2000s with the popularity of reality TV. There was the Osbourne that followed English singer Ozzy Osbourne and his family. And there was The Simple Life starring Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, who are daughters of wealthy families. This interest in people from famous people created the idea of being famous for being famous. And because of how profitable and influential celebrities were, they got the opportunity to not only work with fashion brands, but also be the face for them. And so before we even entered the 2010s, there was already a foundation set up. Putting celebrities on the covers of fashion magazine, runways, and campaigns basically stated that any sort of qualification for a model can be tossed aside for someone with fame or the right connection. The second is social media. If you have the right amount of following, you can be a model. Brands are heavily influenced by how many followers a person has, because why take risks where you can guarantee success with the offspring of someone famous? It's no longer about having the right proportion or the most captivating walk. It's about someone's celebrity status and legacy. Children of famous parents can easily get into the modeling industry and be successful, because unlike other occupations, modeling does not require any sort of prerequisites or a certain set of skill. Their genetic makeup is enough. social media is just another way that helps these kids get further in the industry. The third is nostalgia. Whether it's the entertainment or music industry, nostalgia has proven to be very lucrative. Hollywood is obsessed with remaking films, and in the music industry, upcoming singers are always referencing entertainment from the past. For that reason, I think nostalgia contributes to the popularity of the nepotism model as well. Seeing familiar faces might trigger some sort of emotions, and continuing on a legacy or a tradition might be beneficial for brands. Also, everything comes back in fashion, whether that's a trend or a style, so in a way it makes sense to see a new version of Claudia Schiffer or Cindy Crawford. So with the power of celebrity, social media, and nostalgia, nepotism models get to rule the fashion world. Now the question is, who are the nepotism models? Before we discuss the top 3 Nepo models, let's just go over some of them. They're Sophia Richie, Iris Law, Brooklyn Beckham, Ajwa Bawa, Lily Moss, Anwar Hadid, Lily Rose Depp, Kaya Gerber, and Hailey Bieber. And there are definitely plenty more that I didn't mention. The top 3, or rather the holy trinity of nepotism models, include Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, and Kendall Jenner. Gigi and Bella are both daughters of very accomplished individuals. Their father, Mohammed Hadid, is a famous real estate developer that builds luxury hotels and mansions. Their mother, Yolanda Hadid, is a former IMG model and a reality TV star. With her connection to the modeling industry, Yolanda got her girls in the modeling game at a very young age. In 2016, Gigi was voted International Model of the Year by the British Fashion Council and became the global brand ambassador for Tommy Hilfiger. From being on the cover of the Forbes magazine to constantly opening and closing shows, she's done everything a model has to do to be taken seriously and labeled a supermodel. Bella is the younger sister of Gigi. She has worked with all the top brands from Dior to Moschino, walked the high-end fashion runway as well as the Victoria's Secret fashion show, while becoming an absolute fan favorite in the process. Kendall Jenner is famously part of the Kardashian clan. She is the daughter of the very ambitious Kris Jenner, who without a doubt contributed to her daughter's success. Kendall has become one of the most successful models of all time, and as of now, 2021, the world's highest paid model. The 3 of them are the definition of nepotism models. Their presence in the modeling industry has created both insightful discussions and outrage over their privilege and advantages. While there's no denying their nepotism, we can't overlook their hard work either. With a dedicated fan base and global success, they truly are this generation's supermodel. One of the biggest problems with nepotism models is that they take opportunity away from other deserving models that started with no connection. Becoming a supermodel can be extremely rewarding, but when you are given the same chance as a model with a famous last name, it makes the task nearly impossible. What it took for Naomi Campbell and Linda Evangelista to be given the supermodel title is different from what's needed today. It's all about having the right following and being a relatable personality now. While that criteria definitely benefit models with famous parents, it has also opened doors for other non-traditional models. Social media has created a very popular idea that anyone can be a model, and whether that's a good or bad thing, I'll let you decide. For a long time, thin, white, and European models were considered the standard for the modeling industry, but that is certainly changing now. The industry has been focusing on diversity and inclusivity, with models of different races, sizes, and backgrounds being featured on the runway. While there's no doubt about the fact that nepotism will continue to exist in the fashion industry, the future does look bright with opportunities for diverse and non-traditional models. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on the nepotism models? Love them? Hate them? Both? Make sure to comment down below. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe for more fashion related videos, and remember to keep living that fashion life. Bye!